Merry meet, Wiccan adventurers. WA Nation! Hi, I'm DCONNORS, and welcome to tonight's episode entitled Living a Magical Lifestyle. Before we get into tonight's episode, let me give you a little bit of recent backstory about myself. I worked as a medical laboratory technician for about 5 years, and I lost my job right before Thanksgiving. Since then, I've been doing Instacart to keep my family afloat, and it's been great working for myself and not having a boss. This here is my Instacart referral code in case anyone else wants to join up. Using the referral code, we'll get bonuses for both of us. So if anyone wants to do that, I'd be very appreciative. One of the other things that I'm trying to do is set up my online marketing business. Basically, it's like if I recommend a product or refer a product and people buy that product through my link, then I'll make a small commission. So I'm trying to get that working and figuring out how that's all going on. So basically, I tell you that backstory to let you know that I have the flexibility to kind of craft my life however I want at this particular moment in time. So let's get back to the topic at hand, living a magical lifestyle. So how are we going to live a magical lifestyle? What does that entail? So living a magical lifestyle just means throughout your day you're weaving elements of magic in and out throughout your normal day. You know, maybe you're doing adorations or blessings for the elements at certain times, like at sunrise, noon, sunset, and midnight. Or maybe you're doing your meditation exercises, or your yoga, or you know, whatever magical endeavors that you're involved in currently, right? Weaving those throughout your day, so that way you can plan your day and use it to maximum effect. So that way you can do what it is that you want to do throughout the day, not letting other forces demand of your time. So how are we going to do that? So with any monumental task, the best thing to do is to get organized, right? If you get organized, then you can defeat anything, any task. So how are we going to do that? We're going to craft a schedule for you every day, and you need to make sure that you set aside time every night, so that way you can craft your schedule for the next day. You can put it in your iPhone, your Google Calendar, your whatever, and that way you can stay on task throughout the whole day. So a lot of you might have questions about crafting a schedule. Maybe you've never done it before. You want the schedule to be as specific as possible, so that way you know what it is you need to do to stay on task every day at any given point. So I don't want to read you my whole schedule, but I will read you the first 2 hours, so that way you know just how specific this thing needs to be. Oh, there go my dogs. Alright, so here's the first 2 hours of my schedule. First, to wake up at 5 o'clock, brush teeth. 5:10, do morning yoga. 5:30, do the 5 rites to set up 5 quick exercises that anyone can do. I'm getting them through a book that I've read called Modern Magic by Donald Michael Craig. It's a great book. 5:45, shower or dress. 6 o'clock, breakfast. Keep all mealtimes short, simple, healthy as best you can. 6:10, I'll do my magical exercises, and that's going to take me at least half an hour, 40 minutes to get those done. And then at 6:45, I'm going to warm up the car, and at 6:50, I'm taking my wife to work, and then at 7 o'clock, I'm going to start working for the day for myself. So that's just a quick first 2 hours of my day, and you can see how specific that schedule is, right? You know, I'm making sure that I'm using every moment to maximum advantage, because when you plan out your day like that and you come to the end of the day, you're going to realize, man, I didn't have a lot of time for a whole lot of stuff. It's a good thing I scheduled what it was that I could do. So that's how we're going to conquer this hurdle of living a magical lifestyle, right? We weave those elements all in and throughout the day. Like also I have the elemental adorations that I was telling you about earlier, plus all the personal exercises that I do, plus I was getting up and doing yoga in the morning. So that's one of the main ways that we can do. Now also with scheduling, you want to, well, let's go at this a different way. So one of the main ways that we can live a magical lifestyle, or one of the necessary ways that we have to live a magical lifestyle, is we have to live a healthy lifestyle, right? I hear the groaning right now out there in the audience. I don't want to get healthy. I don't want to have to do exercises. I can't go on a diet. I can't do this. I can't do that. So let's go back to our schedule for a moment. One of the best ways that we can set ourselves up for a healthy lifestyle is by scheduling it through our day. So what do I mean by that? So you want to set the same wake-up time and the same bedtime every day for your normal grind. Sure, you're going to have special days where you can get up later or earlier, or go to sleep later or earlier. You know, there will be exceptions to the rule. But for your daily grind, you want to set a regular schedule. Wake up at the same time, go to bed at the same time, right? And also, along with that, you want to regulate your meal times. This is very important. If you regulate your meal times, your body will get healthier mostly on its own, because your body will be constantly in a state of burning energy, and you'll be more energetic for it, and your body will burn energy and fat, and your body will become more healthy for it as well. So what I do is I set my first meal time at 6 o'clock in the morning, and it's basically every 3 hours thereafter I'm eating something, right? And my meals are small, they're light, they're something that I can do quickly, right? So for example, here's my breakfast. I take some yogurt, I take some organic trail mix, I take some organic granola, and I take some organic blueberries. I throw it all in a bowl, I mix it up, I eat it. The whole thing is done in 5-6 minutes. From preparation to eating it to putting the bowl in the sink. 5-6 minutes. That's it. That's what I'm expecting out of mealtime. So that's breakfast time at 6 in the morning. At 9 in the morning, I do a snack. Identical. With the exception of if I drink water, it's snack time at 9 o'clock instead of orange juice like I do at breakfast. Right? And then 3 hours later, that's noon. That's lunchtime. So for lunchtime, I want to get some vegetables in my body. So I'm eating like a spinach salad. And I'm putting as many different vegetables in there as I can. And yeah, I'm putting regular dressing on it, you know. Nobody's perfect, but I'm drinking water alongside it. And that's lunchtime, right? Or maybe I eat a piece of fruit as well. And then 3 o'clock, snack time number 2. And basically the same thing as snack time number 1. Almost do pretty much exactly the same thing, right? And so now you're at 6 o'clock in the evening, and now you're at dinner, and you look back on your day, and you've eaten nothing but healthy stuff all day long since 6 o'clock in the morning. You're not starving, but you want to eat. You're ready to eat. Dinner time, go crazy. Eat whatever you're going to eat at dinner time. Eat a steak. Eat chicken. You know, you want to try to keep it as healthy as you can, but don't break your back doing so. Eat what you want. Get full. Chew up all that meat. Get it. Whatever. You're right? Nobody's perfect. This is your time to be off the beaten path. And at dinner time, I'll drink Dr. Pepper, right? Instead of water. So make sure you get your cravings out at dinner time. And then at 9 o'clock in the evening, you can eat then if you like, but you don't have to. A lot of people don't like to eat that close to bedtime. Me, myself, I'm not that concerned about it. So yeah, I eat something just to keep my metabolism going. And then at 10 o'clock, that's bedtime for the day, right? So we're regulating our wake-up time, we're regulating our sleep time, we're regulating our meal times, and we're doing our dang best to try to keep it as healthy as we can, right? So that's what we can do to lead a healthy lifestyle, so that way our lifestyle can be more magical. Earlier in tonight's episode, I was referencing a book that I use very heavily, that I feel very strongly about, called Modern Magick by Donald Michael Craig. If you go to my website, changeyourstatusquo.com, and you click on the section for our partners and links, you're going to find a link for that book, Modern Magick, right there, that will take you to Amazon so you can purchase that book. That book is one of the best step-by-step processes for taking control of your life and pushing it in a magical direction that I could ever conceive. So it's something that I highly recommend for both beginners and adepts. So take a look at that, changeyourstatusquo.com. Thank you very much. All right, that's tonight's episode. We'll be getting back with you with a new episode soon. So bright blessings, everybody, and thank you for tuning in.